When you visit any museum, there are always collections on display, but a lot of times their collections are in storage that the public cannot see. Well, today we're at the Ohio History Center where they're opening their vault for us to look at one of their collections. I'm looking forward to seeing what they have for us. So Wendy, we're here at the Ohio History Center. Can you set up the collection we're looking at today?
Yes, this is one of our manuscripts collections, and it dates from 1937. And it documents the experience of several family members during the 1937 flood in Portsmouth, the Ohio River flood. And what's really fun and special about it to me is how small it is, because it just gives like one window of how families like working through this event.
I think most people have heard of the 1913 flood, not as much about the 1937 flood. So can you just set it up for us a little bit more about the history of it, how long it lasted, and you said it's Portsmouth, did it go into other areas as well?
Yeah, the Ohio River flood really at the very beginning of 1937, so January it starts raining and it keeps raining and it keeps raining, and really there's no relief for those river communities. So Wheeling, West Virginia through Cincinnati is hit really hard, and Portsmouth is right there in the thick of it. And what we see here, the letter is dated from January 21st, and it's really Mary Kimball watching as her city is kind of being engulfed and flooded. The Kimball family actually lives a little bit up from the river, so they're on a hill. But she describes going downtown to watch the flood wall, and eventually when they decide to open the floodgates and flood downtown, she describes that as well. So it's like a position of safety for her immediate family, and then concern over the long term. And then what you see in this letter is also a sense of, well, when will this end? If this was 1913 by now, the rain would have stopped. We would have blue skies, and that's not happening. So the waters are rising and rising and rising, and they like slowly crest. And I think it's like right here on Tuesday, she says the flood is 73 feet and it's still rising. I think it crests at 74 feet, and we're at about 13, 14 feet above the flood wall at that point.
That's amazing that you have this letter. Now, who was she writing this letter to?
So she's writing to her sister. Another interesting thing about this collection is that this family only lived in Ohio for, from what I can tell, maybe about 5 years. So they came, it was the Depression, and the husband, Ed, he got a job with an orthopedic shoe company. And so they came from the East Coast, and they were in Portsmouth, but only for a few years. And in fact, at the time of the flood, the father and husband is not in Ohio at all. He's in California for business. So Mary, his wife, actually describes him getting out of quite a bit of work because all the other shoe salesmen are busy packing up the shop and moving things. And that's sort of one of the things that this collection points out, is the way family members are trying to connect with each other at a time of disaster.
Right, I see a telegram here. Who is this telegram to?
Yeah, so the telegram is from Mary's sister in Boston. She writes to the Portsmouth police and asks if they can check with E.L. Kimball, the father of the household, to ascertain if his family is okay. And on the back of the postcard is a handwritten response from the police that say, well, we checked in with the Kimball family. Father's not there, he's in California, but the mom and children are okay. And so they cable that back to Boston. And this is dated, this is January 27th. Mary starts writing her account of the flood to her sister before that, but she includes in that account, she says, like, I know this letter's not gonna make it to you. I see the bags of mail in the post office and we're watching the waters rise. So it won't get there until, probably a few weeks after this.
Now, I think it's interesting how they did write on the back. So that's the police department that wrote on the back, and they were okay, weren't they?
Yes, they were okay. They brought in refugees from elsewhere in Portsmouth. So the letter actually talks about the children of the family having to sleep together because they're going to invite other families to stay with them. Mary writes to her sister, she says, I put Em in Kim's bed today, in my room and expect 2 refugees tonight to stay with us. So M is Emily, she's 9 years old at the time of the flood. Kim is her older brother. And Emily is actually the donor of this collection. So she's 9 when she goes through this experience, and when she's 90, she's the person who has collected her family's memory of the flood and has given it to a historical society.
So this is just one collection from 1937 flood. Do you have others that have been given to you?
Yes, we do. We have at least one other first-person account of this particular flood in Portsmouth. So that's what's nice in terms of building a research collection, is making those connections. So in addition to the newspaper accounts and the photographs, you might have a small constellation of these primary sources.
So this is from the Portsmouth flood of 1937. It's kind of older, but there are a lot of newer events that are happening. What is your perspective about how important it is for people to sort of write down and keep their memories of these important events?
It's remarkable when you have a collection where someone is living through something and writing it, that daily diary, which effectively this letter is, versus living through it and then taking the time and having the mental space to record your experience of it, right? So let's say with the COVID pandemic, a lot of institutions, ours included, put out calls for people's firsthand accounts. Some people were ready to share that, and some folks weren't, right? And that probably depends on their experience. But there's also this sense that we're not necessarily out of it, right? That is an ongoing thing. So I think it's that balance of having the space to it's a privilege to think about putting your things in a historical society, right? As opposed to saving what you can in the moment and trying to communicate with your loved ones in the moment, which is, I think, why this is so, such an evocative collection to me, because you can see these sisters trying to connect. So I think that remains true, certainly through other events.
Well, I love this, and thank you so much for sharing this collection with us. I think it really sheds light on a time in history not a lot of people don't know about, but really impacted, especially Portsmouth. So thanks again for inviting us into the vault.
Thanks so much for coming.